My question is the so pretty much is the trailing stop and the stop loss pretty much the same thing, or are do they how do they vary?
No, your stop loss and trail stop are not the same. I also advise if you're going to use a trail stop to use it once you're in profit and then set it. Trail stop is going to make sure, like once you're in profit, usually set it more so like when you hit your target, whatever that target is for you, is to keep in mind when you get in a trade, you should have a purpose and you should know where you're going to be getting out at. You shouldn't just be getting in and be like, oh, where I'm going to get out at. You should already know that before you get in a trade. So you should already have a target. Once you hit your target, then, you can set your a stop loss. I mean, not a stop loss, a trail stop, and continue to stay in it, and if it keeps going, you get more money. But if it happens to pull back, then, you don't have to worry about it going down because you didn't set it up, based off of when you want to get out. So you set in that trail stop, have it, you can say, if it go 50, if the stock dropped 50 cents or if the stock dropped $1, whatever, then to pull you out of that trade. But so you're gonna get out that trade with profit, it's just locking you in because a lot of times people don't have it within themselves to just get out, and they just hoping and wishing, again, remember how I said before, no, you got to lock your money in. Just because it's green and you see your money go there, it's not yours until you close it out. So a lot of times people sit there and it's green and then now they let a green trade go red. So you definitely have to pull out and close it out. And so you'll have profit using a trail stop, as long as you're going with the trend. Now you don't, make sure you're going with the trend when you're setting that. And then a stop loss, it doesn't, it's just going to cover you for like basically pull back. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be in profit because, you didn't lock in any type of profit because of the fact you used the stop loss. The stop loss is just more so saying, hey, I'm not going to risk this much going down, in a pullback. Just go ahead and take me out when it does that. And then I'll just reposition myself, and or just stop altogether. So yeah, there you go.
Okay, our next question is from Frank. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Right. Good afternoon, everybody. All right. So here's my question. So the trail stop, right? Does it matter if you are doing a put in a call? Because like the way I was picturing it, you said like a negative.
You could use a trail stop in any direction.
Okay. Now, like, is it like if you're doing a put, then it has to be a negative? If you do it a call, it has to be a positive? Well, that's what I'm kind of confused at.
I mean, I'm not really sure your question. If you a trail stop, you want to be in profit in the first place as to why you're setting it. It's guaranteeing you profit while you're in the green. I guess if I'm answering your question. So you're not gonna be red and you're losing money and now you're setting it. You want to set it while you're up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I was a little lost. Okay, that makes sense. Like you're not setting it that you're red. Like you want to make sure that you're green. You want to have some money. So yeah, no, you don't want to be negative setting that. You want to set that while you you're already up. Instead of, it's kind of just like instead of, without setting a trail stop, some people, I mean, and you don't have to set a trail stop, but it takes more of a disciplined trader to not set one, to get out. A lot of times people just so greedy, I want more. Ooh, what else? What's next? I want more. And it's like, yo, close out the trade so that you can have some money. Yeah, you didn't, you went up whatever, $100, $500, $1,000. And that, that's just like what the guy said he made, what did he say? $1,600 or $1,800 or something a day. It's only his if he closed the trade. He can see it all day long, but if he don't close it, it's not his money. So the trail stop is just making sure that you leave out the trade with something. And so you're gonna set it with how much you can tolerate, is how much you want to risk for that pullback. Like I said, you could set it up for a dollar amount or a percentage. And you could say, hey, if this stock drops 25 cents, take me out. Or if this stock drops, 30%, take me out, whatever that is. Or it could be a dollar, more volatile stocks, that moves a lot. You might even want to set it between $1 and $2, so it just kind of really depends on you. And then if you start seeing it getting choppy, you want to go ahead and obviously bring that down maybe to like I said, 25, 30%. So, 30 cents, and go from there. So, you have to kind of play around and see what you're comfortable with. If you're comfortable playing it with it, doing a dollar offset or a percentage offset. So.
Perfect. Thank you for the clarification.
You're welcome.
All right, up next we have Tanea. You can go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing tonight?
Hi.
So my question is kind of a clarity question, but I guess with a hook. So I wanted just to clarify, when you do the trail stop, it automatically close you out of that trade.
It automatically takes you out of that trade once it pulls back to whatever it is you said that you wanted to take you out of.
Okay, now the hook to my question is, so what if it's like a stock that you're holding? What if it like stops and they take you out, you close it out? If it goes back up, would you have to like reposition yourself, or would it put you just back in the market because you're holding the contract?
So repeat that for me.
So like if you're holding the stock and it closes you out like for the day, but it goes
closes you out, you gotta reposition yourself back in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Tanea. Up next we have Lamar. You can go ahead and unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, peace, family. Yeah, I just got a suggestion for a book. It's called Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but I'm gonna put it in study hall, and it helps with like the mindset and having that mindset when we doing this. So I just want to throw that out there. I just had to tell everybody that because it's a great book for me. It's definitely gonna help with the mindset. It's called Trading in the Zone, and it's by Mark Douglas. I don't know if y'all heard of that. But I'm
I've heard of it, definitely. I'll drop a link in there too for an audiobook. But yeah, it's definitely help your mindset. You're on it. Yep.
For sure. Thank you. That's all I had though. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, thank you for sharing that with everybody. But yeah, that's definitely a great book to help you mentally. A lot of times you see a lot of traders going back to that book, because you have your good days, you have your bad days, so that kind of just helps you to get back in place. So yeah, I'll drop the link in there for the audiobook.